good morning. It's Friday, August 5th. Welcome to my channel, Everyday Talk 24/7. Thank you so much for being here. This morning, the everyday thought is we all need hope. So I'm talking about hope this morning. But hope is elusive. What is it that brings hope within us? It's things that we believe in. The biblical hope is not something that maybe might happen in the future, possibly this or that. But biblically, hope is certain because it's founded on the promise of God. It's something that we can, quote unquote, bank on. It's for real. So how do we keep that vision in front of us, knowing it's real? Well, the Proverbs give us some help in that this morning. And it lets us know that wisdom, God's wisdom, nourishes hope. It fuels hope. In the 22nd, 23rd, 24th chapters of Proverbs, there's this collection of sayings for the wise. And one of them is this, in chapter 24, verses 13 and 14. My son, eat honey, for it is good, and the honeycomb is sweet to the taste. In the same way, wisdom is sweet to your soul. If you find it, you will have a bright future, and your hopes will not be cut short. So you see the analogy here, the brilliant analogy that Solomon is making. He's encouraging his son to eat honey. It's the sweetest thing that they have in that culture, but it brought nourishment, it lightened the eyes. It's just really, really good nourishment for them. What that does, that goodness encourages the body, it enjoys it, and then it develops something that's sweet to the taste. Now, actually, in the Hebrew, it's sweet to the palate. It's increasing an appetite. So this building of honey, eating of honey, nourishes the soul. It's pleasant to the taste, but it also builds in a very healthy, strong appetite. And then in the next set of lines, in verse 14, Solomon builds on that and connects it to hope. In the same way, just as honey encourages the body and nourishes it and builds in a good, healthy appetite, in the same way, wisdom is sweet to your soul. It's a good thing for you. It nourishes you. It builds in all the healthy heart habits we talked about just a few days ago. It's so positive for us. If you find it, you're connected to what's going to build something good for you, and you will have a bright future, and your hopes will not be cut short. In other words, you develop this appetite for wisdom, which leads you to hope. Wisdom nourishes hope. Living the way that God has told us to. Living in wisdom is basically living in this world in a way that brings honor to God. The wisdom literature of the scriptures. Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Songs, builds in a longing in our deep spirit for the wisdom of God. It nurtures us. And what that does is that allows us to see clearly about the hope that we have. Because wisdom is connected to things that are eternal, which is connected to hope. So that's this beautiful practice here. It's one of the reasons I spend so much time talking about wisdom. Because as we engage in biblical wisdom, it produces something in us that doesn't long anymore for the short temporary fixes of life. but builds in a lasting, enduring hope. It's essential because there's hard times in life. The times when it seems like that there's no hope at all. But that bridge from those times of discouragement to eternity and hope is wisdom. Wisdom nourishes hope. Applying the truth of God to the fabric of my life. That's wisdom. That's what produces something that's not going to be shaken by all the things that are happening around us. Wisdom is sweet to our soul. As Solomon says, nothing we desire can compare with the beauty of wisdom. Because wisdom, from this book, leads us to hope. And hope is a good thing. It's the thing that gives us the ability to keep focused on this journey of life. So it truly can be the journey of hope. And that's the thought for this day. Thanks so much for being here, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Check us out every day, Talk 24/7. Have them subscribe, turn on post notifications, videos will come right to you. I have a video later tonight for Q&A Friday. Still time to get a couple questions in if you'd like. But again, such a joy to be with you today. Lord bless you, give you hope through the nourishment that comes from his wisdom. You have a great day. Bye-bye.